Bink's Break Room Podcast. This is the fastest growing podcast, and we invite you to join the discussions with us. Look, it ain't no rules in the break room. This is where you let your feelings be known and your thoughts be heard. Think about it. At the job, in the break room, that's where everybody let loose, kick it, and be themselves. So that's what we want you to do. Let loose, kick it, be you in the break room. This is our platform to help move the culture forward together with our knowledge, experiences, which can influence and strategize to make a difference. But sometimes that require a little ratchetness, a little arguing, and being open-minded. Spread the word about Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Follow us on all social media. Let loose, kick it, be you, and let's hop into today's show. This is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. On a Thursday, one day before the weekend, your man Big Bink.
What's wrong, man? I was like, where do we go?
Yeah,
your man Big Bink with Shawnee Scott and Action Jackson, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Again, we can't thank y'all enough for the support. Spread the word about our app. You can download that bad boy. Well, you already downloaded because you're watching this, but tell other people to download it. Just go to Google and type in Media Room 360. That's simple. Media Room 360. Download the app and check us out. All right. So, Action, give me an update on the QAnon people and if they blew up anything today. I'm behind on my current events.
On your craziness?
On my craziness and my current events. I'm behind.
No, nothing happens today as far as we know of as inside the Capitol and whatnot. Only thing that did happen today was they passed a couple of really good bills, and we'll see if they pass the Senate or get or what happens when they get to the Senate. And that was the George Floyd bill, named after George Floyd. And with that bill, they're going to do some police reforms and stuff like that, where the police can't do chokeholds anymore. And now you can also do lawsuits against police officers too for wrongful action that you could do. And they did the voting rights bill as well too. So trying to help out with the voting rights, they gave the opportunity for felons again to get their right to vote. If you did your time, you can also now vote. So that's going to be huge too. But all these things have to get past the Senate. We'll see if they get past the Senate. And then they passed the COVID relief bill as well. So they did a lot of stuff. And here's the thing though, and real quick, it's funny because those individuals on the right who always want to talk about Black Lives Matter, talk about Antifa and stuff like that. And when the FBI director testified on the Hill, he still said the number one threat to American national security is white supremacists and militia groups. And notice that Black Lives Matter, Antifa, they never shut down the United States Capitol where they can't do any work. Today, the Capitol was basically shut down because they said they were going to shut it down because they were afraid of what the militia groups and the white supremacists might do. They never did that for Black Lives Matter or for Antifa. So all these people want to throw this fear around about, Black Lives Matter is a crazy group and terrorist group and Antifa. But the Capitol's never been shut down. They were shut down today because they were afraid of some white terrorists and anarchists in our nation right now. So that just goes to show you that they are a national threat. They are a problem, and they need to be totally addressed. So, hopefully that they'll get on that. They'll take that serious.
Where we at with the stimulus? I know it made it to the Senate. No, it passed the House, right?
Yeah, well, it passed the House, but now what happened is Senator Ron Johnson, a Republican, he opposed the bill, and he's making them read the bill before they take it up for debate in the Senate. So the bill is like 600 pages, And so the Senate staffers are now reading the bill. They have to read the bill totally before it goes up for debate because he opposed it. So 600 pages. I think it's going to take them, they said, like 15 hours to read. And they are on like hour number 4 or 5 or something like that. So they have to read the bill page for page, line for line, before they take it up for debate now because a Republican Senator Ron Johnson opposed it. And this is the same guy who also said there was election fraud and believed that, it was Antifa and other people that infiltrated the insurrection at the Capitol. So he's one of those people that is a total supporter of the prior president and believes in all the nonsense that is being spewed out right now, co-signing to the big lie. So, I mean, it's dumb. And then President Biden also changed some criteria for the stimulus. He cut out about 7 million people that can get the stimulus package right now.
Oh, I heard that it's about if you're making 80 or more, right?
180.
Oh, if you make 180 or more. Okay.
Yeah, if you make over 180,000 a year jointly, that's with you and your wife, then you won't be getting a stimulus. So that kind of cut me and my wife out real quick. And I'm like, man, that's messed up. I'm like, that's messed up. I was counting on some new bike equipment for the ride coming up.
Oh yeah, I know that's right.
I was like, I might go ahead and invest in a new bike this year with that, but there goes that stimulus. So no bike for me, no suit for you.
Shawnee, what's going on, baby?
What's up? Good afternoon, Kathy. Thank you for supporting us and hanging out with us every day, 2 times a day. We love you here at the Media Room. But I'm here. After this, you know what I'm gonna do tonight?
Go to sleep.
What?
Go to sleep. I'm going to
always
go
say
to
that.
sleep.
You always say that.
But look, I'm gonna go to sleep because look, I'm tired. I ain't put no makeup, no lashes, nothing. No, I was like, look, this is just what y'all gonna get tonight.
But you look fabulous.
Yeah, you look good. You look fabulous like Jaheim.
Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Do y'all put cream or foundation on your face?
Hell no.
Before you get on here or Zoom or anything?
I put a cream because it to dull the shine a little bit because I got oily skin, so I try to dull down that shine a little bit. So I put some cream, but that's about it.
I just represent with Leva 2000. I've been using that soap for over 20. I've been using that soap for damn near 30 years. Leva 2000, and no, I don't even wear cologne or none of that stuff. But when it comes to my
I wear
face,
cologne.
When it comes to my face, I just wash it, throw some alcohol on it, throw some peroxide on it. I'm good.
Oh, well, makeup sales are up for men, beauty products, because men are buying these to get on their Zoom. They want to look a certain way when they're on the camera and present themselves. So they get foundation and moisturizer. No. And I was like, wow, I don't have no foundation and, nothing on. So people like, well, she got something on. I don't have nothing. Look at my hands.
I'm sorry. I'm a man, and I don't know nothing about no man makeup. Can you go a little bit deeper? Like what products are men buying? Like what the hell is going on?
So foundation is what we put on to. So okay, now you see my eyes are like dark here. As you get older, they start getting dark. So usually I put a concealer and a foundation, and it just kind of makes everything one color. But then you have these highlights. Okay, but the men not doing all that. They put this foundation on just to make their skin look smooth. I guess maybe they have bad skin. I don't know.
Well,
smooths out. Yeah.
I know what the foundation is. That's when you be hugging them girls, and then you look on your shirt and you get all this brown stuff on your shirt. So I know what the foundation is. I've been seeing that year after year after year. But okay, so you say men buying else? What else they buying?
The moisturizer to put on their face to make it look, I guess, plump and supple. That's what we want. But check this out. Men are buying mascara and eyeliner too to make their eyes pop. Cause like, okay, look at me today, and then tomorrow maybe I might have some makeup on. But if I have my lashes and my eyes done, you'll be able to see that pop. So men are doing that. Actually, you got some mascara over there. Y'all got mascara?
No.
Man, I'm straight. I mean, straight skin right here, baby. Skin to skin.
But let's say you Fox, and they said, listen, Bink, we want you to come do the nightly news for us. Would you put makeup on in?
Yeah, I've been in several videos, and I know you got to sit in the chair and you have to let them do all that stuff and put that stuff on your face and all that. And I'll be like, man, sometimes I've been in places and shoots and movies where they put so much on it. You be like, man, that's a little bit too much. But then when you see them on TV, it don't look as bad though for some reason.
Yeah.
No,
but they've gotten better. The technology and the makeup is better now, so it's not as heavy.
I'm not doing it. I just a little, like I said, a little moisturizer that I have male moisturizer though, because they sell that. But that's about it. And I just like I said,
I never knew that existed. Wow.
So if they said, hey, Action, we want you to come do the 7 o'clock news, you wouldn't let them?
Of course. I let them do the makeup and stuff before I go on. Of course, I mean, because I've had that done before. Like when I've done shots for like TV or done some stuff for interviews and stuff like that on TV. When I was at 97.9, I used to go on television. They used to do makeup and stuff before I go on. I mean that's just a part of it. But now, if you talk about if I'm at home like this and we doing a podcast or something like this, but I do that to myself, no, I'm not going that federal with it. I don't. I just it's not that serious. I mean, like I said, I do the moisturizer because again, I have oily skin, so it's like I put that on so I kind of like dull the shine because if I didn't, it looked like my face would be sweating right now or something like that. So.
Well, let me ask you this: so if y'all at Fox working, how far is too far? If they wanted to put eyeliner and mascara on you, would you be like, hey, hold up, bro, or would you just go along with it?
I mean, it depends on how much I was getting paid, to be honest. But if it was like you have a choice of X, Y, and Z, I'll be like, no, I'm good. Just put that brown stuff with that little brush, and I'm good. I'm light skinned, so my stuff will shine through.
I'm not going Michael Jackson for nobody. I'm not doing none of that. It's like that. No, it's like because that's not me, and you don't look natural. I mean, makeup is supposed to make you look really natural. Enhance. And so like my eyelashes aren't long and big. My eyebrow, I mean, none of this is dark and none of that as it is. So
he said none of this is dark. You're talking about the contouring. That makes your face look thinner. It's not, that makes your face smaller.
But I'm just saying, like this is natural. Just like you're natural now, it's like this is natural for me. So if they try to do something to me makeup wise, like some heavy lip gloss and some eyeliner and all this stuff, people would be like, what the fuck is going on with us? Like hey, but no, I'm not doing that. Okay. The age ride is just a shirt. No.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh man, that is funny. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
It sounded like somebody was singing. I was trying to hear somebody singing.
I don't hear anybody singing, but my thing is popping off because actually I say that because the AIDS ride representative is texting me back and forth right now, pinging my instant messenger. She's talking to me, telling us thanks for what we're doing on the AIDS ride. But
you're welcome. You're welcome.
So hi, Caddy. She said she just tuned in. Hey, Caddy, what's up? That's our representative. Hey, you see the shirt? I got it on tonight.
What's up, Caddy? Hey, Caddy, tell me about 10 more people to watch with you, Caddy. That's what that is.
And we got a dinner plan. We getting ready to plan a dinner, Caddy, for another fundraiser. So again, get ready for that because you're invited to the dinner. I'll make sure you get all the information for the dinner. You're ready to do another fundraiser for the AIDS Life Cycle people, so get ready for that.
So let me ask y'all something. Growing up, little kids, growing up, school, grammar school, I don't know what y'all called it, kindergarten, whatever. Do y'all remember reading Dr. Seuss books?
Yep, growing up.
I mean, but can you? I mean, I just remember Green Eggs and Ham. Like, you know, I mean, like, I know he wrote a lot of books, but that's the only one that I remember. And I you know, Shawnee, I know they either pulling all his books or what are they doing with his books?
Oh, they're pulling 6 of his books because they say that they had they were representations of white supremacy.
Subliminal.
And they were racist. Yeah.
I wish.
Hi, Barbara. We got a new viewer.
Hey, Barbara.
That's Kathy's friend.
Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
May I speak to Shirley?
Oh, that's a Barbara Mason. Is that Barbara Mason? Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, you know, throughout my life, especially growing up as a little kid, I didn't know it then, but I do remember subliminal images of racism that I thought was funny, but I didn't know what it was. So when you talk about Dr. Seuss, honestly, I don't have a Green Eggs and Ham book. I was looking over there to see if I had it, but I don't. But I would love to see what they're talking about. I'm sure it's online somewhere.
Well, it's not Green Eggs and Ham. It is. Is it when we go to the zoo or something like that? So, and since they pulled that, if you look that book up online on Amazon and try to buy it, it's $5,000 now. Like the cheapest one I found was about $700. But, and I don't get this. I remember the little Chinese characters that he had, but they're saying in one part, the three Chinamen are carrying a white man he's sitting on something and they carrying him and he has a gun. So that represents white supremacy. And I'm like, okay, I don't think we were thinking that out. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
What happened?
Yeah.
And
it's too much.
I think Dr. Seuss is dead now, but
is he?
He wasn't a real doctor, first of all. Let's get that clarified.
He don't have no kids.
No, he wasn't a real doctor.
I think he has a daughter. I think he does have kids. I know a daughter. But I mean, I'm just like, we really about to pull all the Dr. Seuss books. Like last week, they was having Dr. Seuss week at the school where the kids do the crazy sock day, the Lorax, you know, all these different things. And I mean, these kids are not looking at that like, oh, it's a white man with a gun. And then we didn't even see it like that. It's just, I mean, I don't understand why we can't focus on the stuff that's happening like for real now and get that together. Not Dr. Seuss books though, but it's 6 of them. It's 6 titles that they pull, and one was.
I know he got the Cat in the Hat joint.
Yeah,
and like the Cat in the Hat. The movie, I love the movie. Oh my god, I watched the movie so many times. What was racist about it?
No, I mean, it's just people are just taking this too much. And see, this is the problem with our culture, period. And it's like we have taken political correctness, like where the level should have been here, we've taken it all the way over this side now. Because again, this stems from everybody gets a trophy. There are no losers, and you can't say certain things. And with this Dr. Seuss thing, I mean, come on, man. Like you said, Shawnee, I mean, kids don't look at it that way. It's a kid's book. And even if you're an adult reading it to your child is not going to detect anything that you're talking about. And then if you want to go by it, that's how the times were. Walt Disney was racist, so now we're gonna cancel all the Walt Disney movies. I mean,
Disney to me is worse than Dr. Seuss because
so I mean,
not with the racism, but just subliminal messaging.
So we just gotta chill out and recognize what it is. That's where the lesson should come from. We shouldn't take this stuff out of our culture. We should just recognize it for what it is and say, like, okay, back then, a lot of people were racist. Was because that was the culture back then. We've evolved since then, and we're at a different culture, and we can be able to look back on that stuff and say, okay, that was racist, but you don't have to take it racial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't agree with the Aunt Jemima and getting rid of Uncle Ben's and stuff. It's like, no.
No, we can still have all that and recognize, okay, they were just racist back then, but that doesn't mean that if somebody gives you a bottle of Aunt Jemima syrup for a gift they're calling you, you got to be like, why are you coming in with this racist stuff? You know what I'm saying? What you trying to say?
Well,
actually, I look like Aunt Jemima or man.
Actually, I was a fan of the Aunt Jemima and the Uncle Ben. You know why?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure y'all can concur. That's the only way I knew when I went to the store by myself when I was little, the corner store in my neighborhood. That's the only way I knew how to identify the syrup and the rice.
Yeah.
That's the only way I knew how. So they took a little face off, and I don't know if that was an artist drawing of a black woman or if that picture was actually somebody. I think that picture was actually somebody who was somebody's mama's, grandmama's, whatever. And she's been in my face, in my peripheral, in my thoughts when I think of syrup since I can remember. 7 years old, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it was a great thing that they did putting her on, and Uncle Ben too. It's only one black dude that do rice, and that's how I knew how to go get it at Rossi's Corner Store or McClinton's Corner Store or J&B and Sam's in Chicago. So
yeah, I think that's part of the problem though, because everybody right now in America, across the country, is walking on eggshells because we so trying to be politically correct, like can't say the wrong thing, gotta do the right thing, can't say this, gotta act like this, can't be this way, gotta act that way. I mean, when you gotta live your life like that, when you gotta be cognizant and careful about everything you say, everything you do, I mean, that puts a lot of tension in your life when you already got to live a stressful life. Life is hard enough. We don't need to add other shit to it.
Yeah. Jay brought up a good point. It's not us calling for it. And like usually it's not us that call for stuff like this, calling for the Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not us. It's those woke people who think that this is helping us.
Yeah,
like you doing us a favor. You're not doing us a favor. You put more pressure on us because the people that like Dr. Seuss, the messaging is not there, saying it's not black people that want this. They assume it's black people that are moving most of the stuff. Like when they took the stuff off of Aunt Jemima, they assuming it's black people that wanted that. I mean,
right.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
that's a great point. I want to take it back. And I think we see this different, but I want to take it back when I was little and I used to watch all the black and white shows. And one that comes up to me is Little Rascals. Now, little did I know that Little Rascals was done in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 40s rather. But I didn't know that. Three Stooges, same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But any and every time a black person would be on the Three Stooges, they would be a butler, they would be doing something, in the kitchen, and they would be on there for a minute, and they had them eyes bucked and all that old stuff. But even Stymie, who was on the Little Rascals, and Buckwheat, they talk like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mr. Thompson. We okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but again, I didn't know how crazy that was like you get. I mean, if it came on now, you just be like shaking your head, like, look at this nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But subliminally, they was pushing that as the narrative because I mean, obviously, like you say, Action. When they shot that was the world anyway. So it wasn't like, oh wow, we're doing something offending people. That's how it was. Then I look at Tom and Jerry. Now, everybody knows Tom and Jerry live with a black woman. At least that's what they perceive. You know why? Because anytime they go in the kitchen, what that black woman say? Thomas, get out of this kitchen.
Yeah.
You know your mama won't like that. Get out of here, Thomas. And
them big old feet, them big old turkey calves.
She was always shot from the neck down on the backside though. So all you saw is the colorful flower, the colorful flower dress, and her hands and all that stuff. But again, they throwing it at us. It's been times when Tom and Jerry, they were fighting and then they blew up. And when they blew up, they had them braids in their hair, big old lips, Sambo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We think they blew up. At least I did when I was little. But now that I look at it, I'm like, oh, these fools got these dudes looking like some Sambos. Are you kidding me? And that's why I look at those dates, like, those dates on the credits, like Fred Quimby and all those cats from back in the day in the 40s and the 50s. And don't let me get on Shawnee's favorite cartoon. Don't let me get on this. Don't let me get on Charlie Brown and how they did.
Well, listen, we debate.
How they did Big Pen.
Big Pen is white. He is not black.
Yeah. Big Pen was a stank boy, and he was always stinking, and he was brown skinned. White. But why did he?
No, he's not. He's white.
Why did his face have to be dirty like a black kid? Everybody, I guarantee you, everybody watching this platform right now.
Let me show y'all Pig Pen.
Leave a comment somewhere.
Let me show y'all
I never assumed Pigpen was black.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You're the only one. You the only one. Watch this. I need 5 people. I need 5 people to leave a comment right now on this podcast. You tell me that you thought. Agree with me. Do you agree with me when you thought Big Pen was a black boy because he was always stinking? Did you?
That's you saying.
Did you believe that he was a black boy?
No. He was always white.
I'll tell you what they did to him on. What they did to him on Thanksgiving. Are you kidding me?
That's Pig Pen. Pig Pen is white. He was never black.
He was just a dirty little white boy.
Dirty little white boy. He looked like a little trailer park boy. Yeah. This is Pig Pen. Even the dog is white.
Who's Snoopy?
Yeah.
No, the little Pig Pen dog. Now, because if they wanted him to be black, that dog, the little whatever.
Yeah, the dog would have been black.
I didn't know they had a Pig Pen dog. I didn't know he was that famous. Wow.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah.
Somebody said Franklin and Pig Pen is the same person, dude.
No, they are not.
You're right, Bells. He was very down that one.
This is Frank.
On Thanksgiving, they sat him at the table by himself. That's the same dude.
They did do that. Yeah, this is Franklin. Franklin is black. Franklin got a nice haircut.
Franklin got a tan. Who is this dude?
Yeah,
that's Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin was black though. Franklin was black.
They got Franklin a Black Lives Matter thing. Sublimination.
Can you go to that picture? I didn't know Franklin and Pig Pen was different people. Can you go to the famous unfortunate Thanksgiving photo where they had Franklin on the side of the table by himself?
Sitting at the table by himself. Yeah.
This is a travesty. They should have protested. Black Lives Matter should have came out. Al Sharpton should have been involved. This is horrible.
No.
Type in Franklin Thanksgiving. Sitting at the table. Look at that. Franklin. Look at that. Racism at its finest. Look at that. And what is Linus talking about at the head of the table where everybody got to look at? What is he talking about?
Shoot,
That's a racist photo.
They were probably going through COVID. I would be Franklin by myself. Look, they were social distancing even back then.
Actually, that'd be a good picture for social distancing.
Yeah,
He like Franklin.
yeah. So Franklin was smart. He was like, "I'm social distancing."
Right, yeah.
But I tell you, man, I mean, growing up, it was so many.
Is white.
So many. Okay, well, I didn't know that. So many subliminal things. Racism.
Yeah, I mean, but it's in there. But see, as a child, though, you don't see that. You don't look at it, and you don't think about it because like the males have posted something earlier, like you could pretty much say like everybody born in the '60s was racist. I was born in the '60s. I grew up in the '60s, and my best friend was white. So it's like I didn't even think about any racism, or it didn't even come across my radar, even though a lot was going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're talking about the '60s. Now, I was born in the '60s, and you're talking about turmoil in America. You're talking about Martin Luther King getting killed. You're talking about JFK getting killed. You're talking about Malcolm X getting killed. It was a lot of turmoil going on in the '60s, and I didn't feel any of that. Before the '60s, yeah, sure, and even before then. But I'm just saying, it was a lot of turmoil going on in America in the '60s, and that's when I grew up. That was my time of growing, and I didn't feel any of that because, like I said, my best friend was white, and a lot of people I knew were white, and we were cool. And I never even felt it like that. And as a matter of fact, my first actually experience with racism came into effect when I joined the Army.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the first time I actually got called a nigga when I joined the Army and was had to deal with racist stuff like that. It's like, that was the craziness.
What did you say when they called you that?
When they called me a nigga? Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh, well, welcome to America. I mean, it's like, I didn't, because I didn't grow up that way, so I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't take offense to it. I just was like, I knew things like that existed. I wasn't naive. And when I got called a Negro, I mean, I went to basic training in Fort McClellan, Alabama. So there you have it.
So they said nigger or nigga?
No, it was the hard R.
Okay, so hey, nigga. And you know what? People still say that to this day. Like, I'll be looking at these videos, and these people slip up and call them a nigger. I mean, a nigga, and they be like, nigger,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to say it, but I guess that's how they was taught, You
know what? I don't get offended by that. And when people call me that, or even when they call me that in anger, because I'm like, if that's the best you could do with your racial game, is called me a nigga. I mean, that's pretty weak. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's pretty weak. I don't even get offended by that kind of stuff. It just that just goes over my head. So, we have to really seriously though rethink this whole cancel culture thing, because it is going kind of crazy. It's getting way too far. It's getting out of hand, and I can understand people on the right, but people have to understand on the right, on the collective right, it's not us. It's not so-called liberals and elites doing it. It's the society doing it, because again, we've gone into the society of political correctness, and it's just it keeps going degrees of political correctness, where people will just and you can't offend anybody. Remember, like even with comedians. Like, remember all the comics that we had to cancel because they had to clean up their acts and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I remember Kevin Hart got when we was talking about gay people, and that was a big deal. So yeah, absolutely. Chris Rock too. They got on him for some stuff he said too.
Yeah, so it's like, again, we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Yeah, the Dixie Chicks they're not even the Dixie Chicks no more. They just the Chicks.
I don't get it. What's wrong with the Dixie Chicks? What's wrong with that?
Because the Dixie represented the Southern, the Stars and Bars, the South. So they felt like they didn't want to offend anybody by being called Dixie Chicks, because
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a Southern thing.
They changed their name too because of the whole George Bush thing.
Yeah.
They went against something Bush said, and it was a big old mess, and they canceled them, so they came back as the chicks. And then dude from Seinfeld too, Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer with the comedy thing.
But he went off though. Like he was totally out of order, man. That dude.
He took
okay.
He took it too much.
He out of order. But when Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Kevin Hart, when they go in on white people and call them crackers and all that in the comedy, don't nobody say nothing. That's even the white people in the audience laugh.
And they should, because throughout history, white people have always chastised black people in public and called them niggers and came out with the name and, put us through all these hard works of labor and all that old stuff. So I think when you see black comedians going in on white people, it's almost like a thing. It's almost like a thing that is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's part of it. It's just part of it. Like it's an unwritten rule that you can go in on white people at a comedy club. But if a white dude go in on a black person, you can do it, but you need to stay in your lane.
Yeah, but because he went. If he would have just stuck with the joke and just left it at that, but then after people got offended by the joke, he was like, I could say nigga if I want to. Nigga. I mean, he just took it to a whole new level.
And he did say GA. He did say GA. I guess he thought it was all right, but
it was funny to me.
Yeah, it was funny to me
too. I couldn't believe I was watching. I was like,
but he's a comedian.
Yeah, not that kind of comedian. He playing with his life like that. If he'd have been, if it had been the right person in that audience, he wouldn't be no comedian no more.
But that's my point. It's a double standard.
It is, but it's an okay double standard for black people. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
That's one that's gonna ride. That'll ride.
No, but like I said, he went to like I said, a different level because he took it. He went from comedy to anger with it because he was mad on stage because people tried to check him on stage, and so again. But I'm saying, like, if he would have just kept it in the comedy lane and just kept it moving, it would have been cool. But like I said, he just broke the whole comedy routine and was like, what do you mean I can't say it? I mean, he just went on. Like, he was bad.
That was the funny part.
No, it was funny. It was funny to me
because he was up there, and I remember the side of his profile and him with that microphone shaking.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny to us, but I'm just saying, like, he just took it too far. Though he did. He
and it just rolled off the tongue. It rolled off his tongue, nice and smooth.
Like he's like every day. Like he said, like ain't no problem.
When he at the water cooler with his other homeboys or whatever they call themselves, his buddies.
Yeah,
they, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigger that. So like wow.
Yeah, but we really do. I think I really honestly do believe because being one of the older ones here on the panel and being around for such a long time, I mean, it's just like we got to be able to get along because we all gonna be on this planet together for a long time, and it's like to be canceling people. I mean, that was our past. We can't deny our past. We can't say we weren't racist or America's never been racist. We come from a racist past.
Yeah.
So to say like, okay, all the stuff that we grew up with, and now we got to forget about that because we aren't living like that no more. That's come from Shani because you can see that look.
I know. I mean, I just be like, look, guys, I'm working like for real.
You can tell that was coming from Shani.
I thought it was an echo coming from you. I was
no.
Let me put my, hold on.
Shiny put on the mother look. Like if y'all don't.
Hey, look, it's the podcast, man. Ain't no rules. It's the podcast.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
Hey, no. You know a mom is serious when all you can see is all white and just a couple of black dots right there. She got that side look like. Man. You got that side out look. It was all the eyes was all white, except for the little black dots over there. She's like, she's giving that look like if y'all don't.
That's funny. Whew, hey, speaking of side eyes and aliens and all that old stuff, just real quick, have y'all seen the pictures on Mars? Did y'all get a chance to look at that?
Oh, they got some new ones today?
Yeah,
they had some that came back from where they was from 20 action. They from 2020, right?
No, they sent back pictures like from when the Mars lander first landed. I haven't seen any recent things because it takes so long for the pictures to get back.
Right. But I think those pictures are from 2020.
Okay.
No,
well, let's see. They got 2021. Let's see.
No, because they didn't have any. They didn't have anything up there. So they
they did. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
like, they had
this must be them.
They had unless I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But I know that it's stuff been up there for months, and they just getting the pictures back.
Yeah, but I think the pictures that I think you see from 2020 could be from Hubble, not actually the rover, the rover itself. I'm
talking about the ones that. Well, let's see what Shawnee got right here. I ain't talking about what Mars looked like, the round or whatever shape. I'm talking about on the ground, the mountains, the rocks, and they done actually name these parts, like desert wind and all this old stuff.
Yeah, but I think those pictures right there, the earlier pictures may have been from Hubble. I don't think we had anything on there.
It was in 4K, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That right there,
I'm not sure. You probably have to click on NASA.
Now that's straight up Mars right there. That's what Mars looked like.
Yeah, it looked like Arizona.
Yeah, it looked like some. It looked like some mountains.
Shawnee, no, that looked like Phoenix. Come on, Shawnee, that looked like Phoenix.
It does. Wait a minute, this is interesting. Countdown to Mars. So that's 2021. Perseverance arrives at Mars February 18, 2021. So this is the new stuff there.
Yeah, that's
the one. And each one of them, they had their names because one of them froze to death, but gave us some good pictures. But it froze to death and it died. They had like a little thing for them online. I seen that.
Who died in Mars?
One of them things right there. Action.
The rover.
Yeah. Oh, the rover. Okay.
Yeah,
the rover.
I thought he was talking about a person. I would say, wait a minute, what?
No, we haven't sent the person up there yet. Probably if you want to see some really good pictures, you got to go on the NASA website. You got to go to the NASA, go right straight to the space program website, and they'll probably give you the most up to date and recent pictures on there.
And it looked like just red dirt everywhere, red dirt and mountains.
Yeah, it's called the Red Planet.
Oh, it is? I didn't know.
Yeah.
And they see all the dips and stuff. They say where water once was. So
yeah, I saw they found leaves up there too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They found leaves, so that's plant life.
Yeah, so they know it was Mars they know it was water on Mars before. That's what they were searching for, because again, if there was water, then there was life at one point in time. Right. You can't have one without the other.
Mm-hmm. Even if the living is like molecules and plants and all that old stuff.
Yeah, not on the images, Shawnee. You got to go on actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, I done got lost. I forgot y'all could even see that. My bad.
Yeah. You got to go actually on inside the NASA website, inside NASA, and then the actual then they'll probably show you some images from there. You got to search from there. There you go.
Moon to Mars.
Yeah. I mean, because this is interesting to me. I mean, I'm always fascinated by this and by space and seeing what's going on, and because that is the future. Because you got to remember, like people like Elon Musk and let's see now, Jeff Bezos is getting involved, and some other people, other billionaires, trying to get involved with space exploration.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. That is so dope. Hey guys, thank you. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Big Bink's Break Room. Don't forget, every night, Monday through Friday, 8:00 right here. You can catch myself, Action. You can catch our big boss right over there, Shawnee, and
where did Bink go?
The Big Bink's Break Room. He took 5.
Oh.
8:00 right here, Monday through Friday. You can catch us here all the time. And don't forget, you got to download the app if you want to catch us Monday through Friday, along with the rest of the shows. Tell them about what we got here on Media Room 360, Shawnee.
Oh, well, look at here. You just need to make sure that you download the app, Media Room 360, so you can keep us with you at all times. We have Big Bink's Break Room, of course. And then there's also Shawnee and Mel's in the morning every day, Monday through Friday. Not every day, Monday through Friday. 10-ish.
Some media, 10-ish, some media.
Mm-hmm. The king and queen of some media. Big Bink's Break Room, of course, Monday through Friday, 8-ish too.
We come on right at 8 o'clock. It'd be about 8
Yeah, we be on CP time, but it's all good. We gonna be here. Trust me, we gonna be here.
Yeah, we do good.
Thanks for that, Stu. I appreciate that because I there go the names.
Yeah, Sojourner. Sojourner. I'm tired, man. Sojourner.
Stu, you work for NASA? You work for NASA? That fool know all the names. Like, what's going on here?
It's this thing called Google. I
done lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
Spirit, opportunity, curiosity, and perseverance. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm sure. See, Stuart, you find it fascinating, right? And again, just
I do too.
Yeah, I do too. Just learning about space, because I know for a fact, and I don't know whether it's true or not. I just know it is. There is some other life out there. We're gonna run into it sooner or later. We're gonna run into some other type of life form out there in the universe. Oh, you actually knew the names. Come on, Stu. You're not that geekish. Well, you don't sound that geekish, Stu, that you just knew all the names off the dome. And Shawnee's giving me that look like, yeah, right.
Oh, no. Stuart in school was, yeah.
Oh, Stuart in school, he was a geek like that?
Yeah. I mean, but he cool, too. You know, he was the popular smart guy. Yeah.
Oh, he was a popular smart guy. Oh, okay. So I believe you, Stu. Shawnee's vouching for you right now. But so then, Stu, do you believe that there is life on other planets? That's all I'm saying. Do you believe there's life in the universe? Because there's too many black holes.
She said they already here. I know. I feel that way too sometimes.
Yeah. They might be among us.
I might be an alien. Who knows?
Yeah, you remember that movie, that John Carpenter movie, They Live? Remember that one? That's back in the day.
I don't
remember that. You got to Google that one. It's called They Live, and it was.
I think I do remember that.
You have to wear a pair of glasses, and you see the aliens among us.
Like the 3D glasses.
Yeah, they had special kind of glasses. It was a movie that had people that you wear a special kind of glasses, and you see the aliens that were living around us. The only way you can see them is wear the glasses.
So what did they look like?
The aliens?
Yeah, did they look like us?
No, they did not.
She said my ex is. Girl, I feel the same way.
Hey, Kathy, we're not throwing nobody under the bus on this program.
I agree. I agree. That if the ex ain't the alien, then I must be the alien.
No. Everything's been, yeah. Yeah, see, that's true, Stu. I mean, you got to say that, like I said, because there's too many black holes. There's too many other things in the universe to deny that there's something that might be out there.
Happy birthday, Barbara.
Happy birthday, Barbara.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's the present. I know, represent.
Hey, it's TikTok Thursday. It's time to turn up.
Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get into some TikToks real quick before we get on ahead.
TikToks.
In case you're just tuning in, this is on Thursdays. We kind of point out popular videos that's going on, and we give our little commentary on them. Everybody's on TikTok. They don't have to be on TikTok Thursday. So everybody's on TikTok, and it's a bunch of funny videos that's happening.
It's a lot going on TikTok.
But every year it's a thing with social media. Man, y'all remember Vine?
Yeah.
Remember Musical.ly?
Yeah.
What's another one?
MySpace? No,
MySpace. Remember that?
Hey, I heard Black Planet was popping again.
Your top 8, Black Planet. Wow. Well, that like comes and goes. I haven't been on Black Planet in a long
In
time.
years, yeah. But I heard it was popping.
Oh man, so it got. I
I'm gonna have to check it out.
it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of social platforms out there. That's
Clubhouse,
why
Clubhouse.
you can't keep up with all of them. You can't. You really can't. I mean, you spend half your time on the computer or your phone if you're just trying to keep up with every bit of social media that's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I just, sometimes I get sucked into the maybe 20 minutes of straight scrolling, but I've seen worse. I've seen an hour. I've seen 2 hours. I've seen all kind of trips to out of town rides just in the phone the whole time. Your eye's gonna fall out at some point.
No, it's not. It's not. Well, these are a few that I picked out that I thought were funny. This guy, this is the dancing grandpa, I think is what we call him, or what his name is. But he was in. If y'all remember, I showed you one. He was doing it in the store with all the snacks, living my best life. Dancing.
Oh, he looked like he's getting down though. Whatever.
So let's check him out. Can y'all hear it?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh my goodness.
That's a granddaddy? Oh, he turned.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Watch out now.
Can y'all hear it?
No. But
I don't know what's wrong. Something happened to my sound.
I can see it though, but he might be on the Olympic team. You know they bringing breakdancing to the Olympics, so he look like he ready for the Olympics.
I don't. Okay, well this not gonna be that good because y'all can't.
Bring her back. I actually saw what I saw. Bring her back.
What?
Right there. Bring her back.
You can't hear them.
I don't care. We
can't hear it though.
We just want to see it. Yes.
God bless her.
Absolutely.
God bless her.
She getting it.
God bless her.
She ain't got no. Ooh.
So what did y'all see?
I mean, come on, let's just keep it 100 because we do that in the break room. Her shape is out there. But with that being said, it's amazing and inspirational that you see somebody like that and you want to laugh, but then when you look at her, she's getting in work. She's doing something. She's doing something. But the first reaction is you want to laugh at that because you know that's just typical society. But
that's why I said bring it back. I seen it and I was like, no, we gotta see that.
Yeah. But when you click on it, she is putting in some work and I'm like inspired by that. It makes me want to go get my workout when we get off of here. I'm going to get on my trainer.
And she was doing it to Evelyn Champagne King.
Yeah.
And I can't stop the way that I feel. That song.
I'm in
Well, don't tell me out there that you can't work out and I'm too big and I'm too tired and I can't do it. Because if you see stuff like that, you could do it.
Baby, you make my love come down. That's it.
Oh, that's
I applaud her.
Yeah, love come down. Love come down. That's right.
Okay. So the other one, I wanted to show y'all this because this is so funny. That is what women do, but you can't hear it, and you need to hear it. But y'all remember Hattie from Tyler Perry? Hattie McDaniels, the one that she got the little wig, the old lady, and her mouth is kind of turned, and she can't speak right.
Mm-mm.
Y'all don't watch Tyler Perry movies?
No.
I mean, you talking about the Madea movies?
Yeah, Hattie is Madeira's friend.
No.
The short black one?
Well, she light skinned. Not you thinking about Cassie. Not Cassie.
Okay.
Hattie.
Sorry, Tyler. If you watching
Hattie,
no. I watch Tyler Perry movies, but I watch his serious movies. I can't get down with Madea.
Oh well, Hattie McDaniel's not in that one, but this is Hattie. She's doing the Bust It challenge. So,
oh my God,
check this out.
That's her?
That's Hattie not being Hattie.
Oh, good for her. I still don't.
I don't know.
Y'all don't know Hattie? Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't watch the Medea stuff like I said, but hey, when she turned around and when she ain't got on all that grandma stuff, Hattie.
Yeah, that's Hattie. That's how she dressed on the show. She dressed like the grandma with the little wig and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying, like, when she dropped all that and went into her realness, that
chick can look on point.
Yeah.
Here's another workout one that we can watch without the sounds.
Okay.
This is a nice challenge. So what's so special about this one is everybody right now is on TikTok doing the Cardi B challenge that if it's up. So they did their ab workout too.
Okay.
I hate y'all can't hear this. I don't know what happened.
No, we can hear a little bit. I can hear. I heard that one a little bit, but I'm like trying to figure out like on the work. I have yet to respond to do any ever have done any challenges that have been done out there, like the ice bucket challenge. None of that. I've never done any or responded to any challenge. Have you guys have any of you done any challenge?
I definitely did the ice bucket challenge. I've done.
I wasn't doing no ice bucket challenge. I remember the station I was working at, and I was the only black person there. They talking about, Shawnee, you should do the ice bucket challenge. I said, okay, you gonna let me punch you in the face challenge? Like, y'all ain't throwing no water on me. What's wrong with y'all? Get my hair all messed up.
Oh no, you don't.
Baby, they met NIGGA Shawnee that day. Like, y'all ain't putting me. They talking about, and we can tape it and it'll be great. Girl, if you don't get out of my face.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never had the opportunity. Well, I'm sure I've had the opportunity. I just never have done any challenge. Is anybody out there like me have not done any challenges yet? I'm interested in doing one, but by the time I think about it, the challenges are gone. You know what I'm saying? Like they on to the next challenge. They come so quickly.
Yeah, well, why don't you do that challenge? You can do that workout challenge, the ab challenge.
Thanks, Kathy. Thanks for being in my village. Kathy's in my village. We live next door to each other.
You can do the ab challenge.
No, I'm not doing no ab challenge. My abs aren't like that.
Well, they not showing them. They just doing the little workout.
Well, you gotta be able to do it. You gotta be able to do it. You gotta have abs so you can do that. I can't do that.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. My bad.
I'll be on there struggling, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, some of these challenges do look like you need a doctor on standby.
Yeah.
But the Cardi B challenge, the It Up challenge, that's cool. You can do that. They got a couple versions. Can you dance?
Nah.
I don't know if I could see Action popping his butt.
I'm 57. Dancing has gone away from me a long time ago.
The pow on here dancing. The pow on here dancing.
Yeah.
And this pow older than you.
That's him, though. That's him.
Yeah.
He probably used to be a boogaloo.
Pops the dancer. That's his name. His name is Wayne.
Yeah, look at him crip walking all that. So he probably No,
straight Oakland right there.
Yeah. He probably be calling people out a long time ago.
He can drop it like it's hot and all that. Go on, Pops.
Yeah, doing a stanky leg, all that. Go ahead.
Pops got it. Uh-oh.
Nice car, too.
How do you stop it? I might have to holler at Pops. I might have to jump in his DM.
No, watch out now. Watch out now.
Speaking of jumping in the DM. Hold on.
Hey.
And see, but here's the thing, though. Just before we get out of here, How many views does he have from doing that, though?
How
many views, how many followers does he have on that?
Well, views, I don't know how many views he got on this one, but he has 460 likes, but that's not views.
Okay.
But overall, wait a minute.
Kathy says she's 60. She can get down like that. That's what she said.
Now he has
a bunch of
505,000 followers. 3.6 million likes. Oh, well, he's only 52 years old.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. See, he a young dude. No,
yeah, I'm saying, he ain't that
old. He's only 52.
He's a young cat. No, just joking. But that's amazing, though. Look at that, 500 and something followers just from dancing.
505,300. I'm sorry, 505,300 followers. Yeah, that's right.
Now next Thursday we gonna look at.
But he ain't following number 29 people. Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. Yeah, see, I don't like the people like that on there. You got all them followers, but you don't follow nobody else. Miss me, Wayne. I'm gonna unfollow you myself.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something with my bike and maybe put a camera on my bike or something and take people on a bike ride and do something like that.
That's it.
That would be dope.
You just said it. That's it. That's what you need to do. Put a GoPro on and get your ride on. Go to a hilly type of course and get it in.
Yeah.
Talk to him while you ride.
Yeah.
Something.
Speaking of talking, we about to get out of here.
Yeah.
And next Thursday on TikTok Thursday, we're gonna look at that African man that be hopping out the car all the time dancing. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
The African man. I'm gonna have to find.
I'm gonna send him to y'all because that dude is funny. He be on everybody video. Now he just pop up and start dancing. But we'll look at him next Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow 8:00. All right. Big Bink's Break Room Podcast, Media Room 360. Download the app. What a great show.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing?